We're going to be releasing a feature late next week that I want to outline in this video here. It is the first of what will be many AI-enabled features. We think that this is going to really provide a lot of benefit, especially when it comes to speeding up your workflow and really minimizing the amount of manual effort you will need to do inside ConnectSx when marking devices in a case. So basically what we've done is we have made it possible for you to upload either a handwritten or typewritten bill sheet or device labels, and the system itself will read the data on those labels and try to find and match that inventory to mark it in a case. So as you'll see here, I'm in a case. I'm going to go to the Devices Used tab. I could also click Mark Used Inventory. You'll see this button here, Add a Bill Sheet, with the little AI Spark icon. So if I click Add a Bill Sheet, I get two options. We're actually going to consolidate this down to one. So all you'll have to do is click that button and you'll be able to add any of the items. But for now, you would click Device Labels, and it's going to pull up a dialog that will allow you to drop or click and select files from your computer. I'm actually going to drop because I want to show. These are various images that we have of device labels. So you'll see here, this is just a picture that was taken on a countertop that's got 5 labels in it. So if I click this, I'm going to drag it in. It is going to then parse that data, and then you're going to get, once it's done parsing, you're going to get the Mark Used Inventory screen, and then in this AI Parse tab, you're going to see this. These are all of the items that it found. So I've got, this is what was parsed, and then if it found a match, there's a green outline around the item, and you'll see that it then has selected to be used 5 of those items. So I could click Next, mark the devices, they get used in my case. In fact, I can just do that here, mark them as used, and then you'll see the bill sheet begins to build automatically with the data that I used, right? So here's my 5. Now I can do this again. I can click Mark Used Inventory, click on the Add Bill Sheet, do more device labels. Now this one is cool. I'm actually going to use this one here. That is it's a paper bill sheet that has a bunch of device labels that have been put on that paper bill sheet. So if I drag this over again, drop the file, it's going to do the exact same thing as last time. It's going to look through each one of those device labels, and then it is going to pull out the appropriate data to find it in our system. On this one, what you'll notice is we've got some that are outlined in red. That's because the system can't actually, it parsed them correctly, but it can't actually find that inventory in the system. Now, one of two things possible here. You don't have that inventory, or especially this happens with handwriting. If you've written a lot number down, or you've written a part number down, the system may just have misread it. If the handwriting is not legible, or if maybe there's ink rubbed off on the label, you could get a misread. And so the easiest thing to do there is you can just go into these fields, catalog or lot, and you can modify them if needed, and then click search. And if it will search again, and if it finds it, it'll bring up the correct item, and then it will also add that corrected item here in your selected, and you can go through and you can mark the items. You don't have to, on the parsed section, you don't have to remove any of these that it didn't find. All you have to do in selected is confirm that's what you actually selected. Click Next. It's going to show it's got 5 more that it's going to add to the case, and then it will add those 5 items directly to the bill sheet. And so you can see we've got now 10 total, 5, and then added 5 more. So we've got 10 items that are added to the sheet. The last thing that I will show is the ability to upload a handwritten bill sheet, and this would be handwritten or typewritten, and this would be a PDF. So the images, the device labels require images. This would be uploaded as a PDF, and I've actually got a PDF here. You'll see I can take this PDF, drag it in, and it's going to do the same thing. In fact, it parses it even faster. Pulls in if I pick the right quantities, if I wrote quantities down, it pulls in the right quantities. So if you are in a case or represent a case, or if you have reps that are sending you handwritten bill sheets, and typically what you're doing now is you're hand entering each one of those bill sheets in. You don't have to do that anymore. You can drop the bill sheet in, it will find the inventory. You'll obviously review what's been parsed, you'll review what's been selected, and then everything else gets done completely automatic, which will save a lot of time and effort on the back end for you.